Life bends us. Life breaks us. Still, though, we rise. There's something in us that reminds us that there's more inside of us than we're consciously aware of. There's a strength. There's a flame. There's a faith. For some strange reason, when we believe the impossible becomes possible. And so the doubts linger. And even when the weight feels too heavy, there's still something inside. Something that we cannot see or identify clearly. But whatever that something is, it carries us forward. But she still runs. She carries the flame. She carries it for both of us. Step by step, breath by breath. And though I can no longer follow, I remain. Not by her side, but in the clouds. In the clouds, as they slowly drift.